Hello， 哎、开铁块泡泡跟8条，好扯哦！这个时间真的好扯哦，我也觉得很扯。但我们有可能是越来越健康，这样一定是假的。骗自己用的，没有错。反正早起也不会越来越欧，如果会的话，那我愿意早起，但也没有，那就算了吧。看这种暴论。说起来今天有2、3、4的每日，不过我猜以这个地点应该又是那个弄丢支离破碎的发言。你弄丢了什么东西吗？弄丢东西反而是好事吗？哎，果然又是你那个统计书。不然枫丹2、3、4应该会是充满枫丹人生活的事情，结果我目前就遇到了2个。我不知道为什么枫丹人的脸看起来都有点衰。你知道我不知道为什么之后莱伊拉有时装黑眼圈，我觉得枫丹的人应该要试着时装一些黑眼圈。然后这个任务就是。这个任务有一个值得称赞的地点，就是我可以陪着美露星逛街。因为如果你不跟着美露星逛街，任务是没有办法开启的。哎，你不逛还不行呢。因为我有一次解这个的时候，我就走的比那个梅露星快一点，结果我发现他不动。哎，打这个要怎么办？没有。没有换角色也没关系，因为事情是这样的，我的菲米尼也有练的。好，万叶要过。等一下，旁边有海星，害我好想捡。捡。队友去看莱欧斯利的 PV 了吗？欢迎加入，也郑重推荐大家欢迎加入快乐音配的行列。但是有蛮多人说音配的小孩子配的都很糟，但我自己是觉得还好。因为如果试着想一下真正的小孩子的声音的话，我觉得我的耳膜先出事的可能性会比较高一点，这样会突然太真实。Silence. 不过派蒙的声音很尖，这一点倒是没什么好说的，主要就只是，西方对于小精灵的概念大概都是这样吧，所以我自己是不太意外。反正觉得一直在那边说派蒙很吵，派蒙很吵的人，就是你还没读懂派蒙的个性吗？时至今日了，都3年了。啊，不过这次活动那个主角有多讲点话，这一点倒是挺不错的。他有一点，我开始觉得他有一点他可能有点被新铁给感染了，因为那个主角在部分关键时刻是会讲话的，他也会有内心想的部分是有声音的，所以我在想他可能是有点相互影响啊。不过剧情的部分能不能好好的影响过去，就要看他们悟不到如何。
Settle down. The wind knows me. Be sanctified.
讲到剧情影响，我自己也变成魔刀使者。哦，对，刚刚2个在广场，哦，这边绕一点路，支离破碎的发言。只可惜它飘起来走不会比较快，不然应该很好笑。想吃橘子可以直接说。说起来，快到冬天了，又要到橘子的季节了，太让人开心了。假如说，也不是说特别喜欢吃橘子，主要是方便吃。就是我不需要去削皮，我不需要特别去厨房削皮，我就是懒。
Add Astro. Thank you for
可以先换个队伍打。林尼走喽。他说因为
What shall we do?
看这个好了。心之归还应该是回锅吧。
Step right up. Stick.
然后再去下个地方，融化反应比较。
Gather.
Everybody stand! Let's get it off!
And voila!
说起来，枫丹有潜水特色，居民有好种子，然后 跟那个沙漠特区，这样子的话，不知道之后娜塔会不会可以在火山口这类地方走，好像有点危险。
Solidify.
A round of applause.
Look alive!
哎，螃蟹，它自己跑过来给我抓。耶，久等啦！哎，漫长的日子，我终于可以换到这东西了。啊，我距离翅膀距离两三周之遥。我记得是要用打铁的，我今天做好了。嗯。拇指对罗盘，哇！将其收入囊中，不会触犯法律规则。贵金跟蓝的配色还蛮漂亮的，其实比黑金还要好看呢，我觉得。耶，拿到了！我觉得现在好像也不多人会用这个东西了。看着星空的时候，时间会过得特别快。于是你的旁边就该放个仰望星空拍。没什么道理，但我只是想。
Silence.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Rest and reap!
Settle down.
好像再过2天，莱欧斯利会上场。对，2天。那就等到时候开始，我再跑活动的那个小游戏好了。这样我可以不用只开台，只是抽卡，这样应该不会太混。 两个有点奇妙的故事。我最初其实没有打算要抽纳维莱克。
Bow your head.
那我抽他还抽到了一命，真太不可思议。这就是命。是啊，这就是命啊！希望到时候那个莱欧斯利斯不会直接沉船，如果直接沉了，我就要吐了。我的书已经沉了。我对那个万世流通大典已经不再抱有任何期望了。
Let the mighty be humbled.
他现在用白猪的武器用的挺开心的，就让他继续用吧。然后白猪就没有武器了。啊，没关系，我桃龙有2本。其实，在过去，我还有那么一个天真的时刻，想要拿芭芭拉当主机过，但我后来放弃了，因为太麻烦。我记得那时候好像是刚好无相炎刚出吧，就无相火刚出的时候，那时候就因为要熄火，所以那时候就想说，星海好像还没出吧，所以那时候就用芭芭拉来破比较快，不然就是要用公子慢慢砍嘛。
Hold the line.
The tides beckon. Justice is blind. Bow your head.
哎，要死！
Getting here. Frost is coming.
还不够，我的发！你可以再尴尬一点，没关系。
This realm is.
结果他有出那么快。
If you ever.
天理公。他只差一点点，我可能有点心痒。
This realm.
洞天百宝。
If you ever have.
因为我记得有东西要。
This realm.
拿回来，就做个2。好，对。居然还要这么做。
If you ever.
顺便打。
Fallen leaves, adorn my... Getting here!
Allow me.
哎，走这边，走这边。有我听到了重要的声音了。确认一下时间。听到8点。啊，所以这还没到第2天。你有喜欢的东西就果断买下来吧。来吧，钱不是问题。所以我把声音改成那个。
Ah, it's you. I've been waiting for the... If you mean what I would like to do right now, I think I would enjoy taking a nice walk. But if you're asking about the long term, then I would want all life to be able to live on in the original forms that are rightfully theirs. It's merely that, as of now, even existence in such a natural state must be fought for most fiercely. You are right. I am saying that more for myself to hear than anything else. If you too find yourself subject to grave injustice, yet bound by rules that are twisted and warped, you must be willing to step up and right those wrongs. If you cannot break free from the eggshell, the world is not but a prison where you are blinded and confined. Do not be afraid of bleak desolation and poverty outside the prison, and do not fret about your stable rations being cut off once the prison is destroyed. Outside that world, I will always be waiting for you.
这不是在偷告白吗？然后说我在前，我在这次的活动剧情，我一直在想说，这真的不是，真的不是萧跟旅行者的偷偷约会活动吗？真的不是吗？好了，我们的好感终于算告一个段落了。但到时候就是会变成说，看能不能抽到莱 LC， 然后莱 LC 上来，我再继续练好感。欢迎加入下一个轮回。先等过1天。然后我们就可以开始我们今天的活动任务。我上次有讲到是没意外的话，《清泉之心》这本书应该就是跟那个蒙德的老分歧有关的一个故事。这个故事从刚开始，从蒙德刚开的时候就一直都在，然后在维恩朵拉的活动开的时候有再提过一次啊，然后到后来就一直都没有回应，然后直到这次那个沉水精灵的剧情比较多，所以他看来是有打算要补这一条线。所以我们就来看看接下来。
That was a refreshing sleep. Let's go to the venue. Paimon's really looking forward to hearing everyone's poems. 3个冰属性怎么凑在一起呢？ I come in. Huh? like we're a few people short today.
Morning, friends. Singcho said he wants to take some time and focus on writing poems, so he'll join us later.
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. What about Callie Roy, though? She said she'd be here. I got here really early, but I haven't seen her yet.
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near Dihua Marsh during my morning training. She looked a little upset, so I didn't want to disturb her.
Upset? Oh no! What should we do? Was it something we said last night? Oh, Paimon's worried.
I agree. If she's run into some kind of trouble, I'd like to help her.
Huh? You're all going? Then I'm coming too.
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little early, so there should be time.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
幽谈心，寻找卡利路。他在迪花州的桥上。哦，所以是我们在上次遇到他的。有点可惜，诺埃尔这次不在。不过米卡看起来跟丛云相处的挺好的，这倒是一件好事。因为我记得米卡也是害羞一点。等一下，有一只右眼龙蜥在闹。
I must leave no stone unturned.
你怎么拿咸鱼大刀？完蛋！我记得这几个人好像都没有带一个正经的装备。
Let's play. Wouldn't gliding be steady as stone? Go.
还行。铁矿刚好最近蛮缺的。OK。
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her here yesterday, too. She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
Huh. Leaves?
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention.
后面有一个诗人。
Interesting. I wonder, could Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess. It's just, that poem on the leaf kinda gave me the same feeling as when I saw her yesterday.
Now that you mention it, this is upstream from where we found the poem.
Huh? Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf! Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it too! After that leaf! Why does it have to float so quickly?
这个再游下去会变成我们就要请人来救我们了。别压了，我们要领你们的意思。
Can't you just fly over and grab it? But Paimon can't swim. What if Paimon accidentally falls into the water?
这里水很浅。难道有人要帮我们捡叶子吗？ 好比某个眼力很好的仙人。
It stopped.
它停下来了。你们是在抓老鼠是不是？哦，拾起落叶。
We finally caught it.
Are the words still legible, or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says.
没事，你们能看得懂行秋写的字，这个应该不是什么大问题。情愫虽存，时光已逝。泉水旁的少年，如今白须。这字怎么念？只待溪流与梦想汇入同一片大海，我们才会在无尽的诗篇中双手相持。
Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. Young boy. It's looking a lot like Callie Roe was the one who wrote this. She seems to care a lot about that story, huh? Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering, do you think... is it possible that she's,
Based on the current and accounting for wind strength, everyone, please follow me.
啊，不愧是测绘员。跟随米卡，你也太会算了吧。
This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Callie Roe! Callie Roe!
这里离有点距离，那边钓鱼点。
She's surrounded by hilly churros! Let's go save her!
Time for takeoff.
Let's play!
Leave it all to me.
Here we go! 哎呀呀！
那及时切回来。
Callie Roe, are you okay?
完蛋了，原形毕露。
What's that? It's a huge water droplet.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
大水珠，阿丽露。
Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no! My body... is it...
That voice is definitely Callie Roy's.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment.
感觉就像是，
Oh no! Did I use up too much energy?
感觉就像是刚好被看到没有化妆的状态。
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Callie Roe, are you some kind of adeptus?
No. I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long. Actually, I'm an Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine long ago.
对，我知道，我上一次活动的时候就有用元素视野看过了。
What's an Oceanid?
Ah, the Grandmaster has mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here. I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell there.
So you're the Spring Fairy of Springvale?
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me.
Really? You're not messing with me, are ya?
I always thought that was just a local legend.
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one? Its name is Bubbles, is it not?
泡泡。
Yep! All those childhood memories. So they weren't just a dream. So, if this is true, then all those things written on the leaves...
I see. So you were the ones who found my leaf. Well, you are correct. The Spring Fairy and Heart of Clear Springs is me.
No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it. So, the boy from the story...
is Finch. I always loved listening to people's dreams, and still do to this day. Whether they're beautiful, sad, or filled with emotions I couldn't understand at the time. One night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam, and purer than the morning dew. I like humans, and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were, then, a mystery to me. Yes, we often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another. Sometimes, we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the first cicada of summer.
Aw, that sounds lovely.
But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate. I felt out of my depth, in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret. So, I fled, and never appeared before him again.
Oh, Callie.
My strength returns very slowly, and even after decades, I can only sustain a physical form for a very short time. I once hoped that Finch would be able to move on, and meet me when the stars in the night sky have all gone out. But after seeing so many people's stories, and hearing about all their dreams, I have gradually come to understand Finch's heart. This feeling of wanting to respond to his feelings is surging relentlessly in my chest, and I can no longer restrain it. But I'm also scared. Scared that if I go and see him now, I'll bring nothing but disappointment, and even more pain when it comes time to part.
Oh.
It really is a difficult choice.
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn how to draw maps, he was always encouraging me, telling me not to give up, always keep trying, and get out there and have some adventures. He often tells me stories about his past, but I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness in his face. And even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, he still stands there by the spring, every day, as if he's waiting for something. I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you, Miss Callie, He's never stopped hoping that he'll see you again one day. So if you want to see him too, then what are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit too excited and I just thought, well, it just sort of came out.
I understand. That settles it. I've decided. I will go back and see Finch.
You will? Amazing! That's great!
But I'd like to ask all of you for some help.
Sure. Just say the word. We'll help you any way we can.
Would you come to Springvale with me and help to bring Finch to my side? I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others will see me how I was just before.
Leave it to me. I'm really close with Grandpa Finch.
Also, please keep Finch's in my secret. I wouldn't want Springvale's tranquil waters to become agitated on account of all this.
Your secret is safe with me.
I won't tell anyone. That's a promise.
Great. I can't thank you all enough.
What's wrong? Are you gonna turn back into a water droplet?
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again, I'm still worried that I won't have the words when the time comes. A poem?
趁他没机会说出的感觉。
Okay, good idea. I'll write him a poem. And it will be called Heart of Clear Springs.
那只麻雀怎么一直撞？哎呀，先调到白天。我觉得活动有时候应该要可以定在一个时间点，就是它比较不会一直乱动。啊，所以他是要来这里。反而不是在小泉水。
Are you okay?
你们去租个水桶，不是行了吗？
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
Okay, don't panic. Wait here, Caliroe. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet. I can still hold on a bit longer.
Okay, stay strong. You can do it.
啊，可惜诺埃尔不在，不然可以直接把芬奇也背过来。
How are you holding up? Would you like some support, Miss Caliroe?
You can also lean on Paimon if you need.
Thank you, all of you.
How are you?
You can also
Thank you.
Grandpa Finch!
突然变傍晚。
Is that Diona? You're back early today.
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
Over there, to the waterfall.
Did you catch a nice little fishy?
Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your father that I'd go to the...
Grandpa Finch!
All right. All right. No need to get worked up. I'm right behind you.
That's more like it. Now come on, I'll help you.
Draft's daughter is just like him when she's on a mission. What's all this? What are all these people doing here? Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and, well, there's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Callie Rowe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? Although your appearance is different than I recall, back then you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale. But I'm one to talk. Of course a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long. It's been but the blink of an eye, really.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the Spring Fairy. Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now, I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you. praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
Oh, it's so romantic.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life. I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't say that.
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
Is that right?
Grandpa Finch and Kelly Rowie look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
Diona, thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world. That's why I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be with you.
Huh?
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit? And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
My physical form is about to disappear. Finch,
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All these long years. Not for a single moment.
It probably goes without saying, but neither have I.
亲一个吧。
Although it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This gift that represents my promise and my love, I give it to you now.
Hmm?
It's okay, everyone.
不是， 不是你不要因为你不要因为很难实现，你就不做出来好不好？我期待这么久，好不容易可以看到亲一个，妈的12加应该是可以看的吧？为什么？为什么
She's gone now.
What? But Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Grandpa Finch?
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far. Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring, by our side and in our dreams.
Oh.
Oh, child. Let me stay here a little longer.
他拿到那个跟我找一下，跟这个东西有点像，可是它纯粹很多，它跟这个也不太一样。净水之心，它更象征的纯水精灵的。要说最像的话，应该是然后哭成狗。你们这样算上去，已经迟到活动1天了。不过我们神通广大的温迪应该会帮我们迟个1天吧。
Oh? Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before. Hu Tao's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology. She said she can't wait for everyone's final words because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
How deaf, Bard! Does this mean that right from the start you... Oh, right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal!
直接跟神明的钱。
Huh? Did I?
我觉得这件事值得一顿。
Very well. Since the traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time. Diona, dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
You wish. All right. Well, normally I'd never agree, but since I happen to be in a good mood today...
Huh? So, just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
Really? Must be the breeze. You're reading way too much into it.
Yeah, that's right. We're just, taking a walk. Inspiration walk, since it worked so well last time.
完蛋，不擅长说谎的人一堆。
So even Mika's in on it?
完蛋，蹭到中间了。
Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely want to check out. I'm willing to bet that even your pure yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Not this time.
哎呀，失望的表情。
And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
Huh? What the? What's gotten into you?
怎么回事？
Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down here.
我们居然会拿到一幅画。然后我之前查过彩蛋了。对，哎，我们又在这里见面了，真是好巧啊！你怎么每次都会来这里呢？
It's you. I thought about what you said, and tried to write a poem. After putting my feelings onto paper, my heart feels much calmer. Can they really hear it?
然后接下来就是要冲去下面的庙。哎呀！不知何人放在此处的诗：千年浮沉定，生涯不老生。未灭胸中火，万般难舍恩。见山怀其高，见水念其幽。重会难科下，信知己还真。是己还是乙还真？
I need to collect more information.
派谁给我个香？来进个香。完美。可惜的是，就是找不到胡桃跟温迪。对，确实是蛮可惜。然后在这边的话。我找一下，好像是在对，在这里，它还蛮不明显的。在这个地方有一个聆听。求求你出个人声版吧。老人家晚上不在，走你这家伙，要到早上。冷水精灵会聊些什么？什么都聊。聊正常人是不是就吵架？现在他还喜欢起的诗歌，经常在梦里念给他听。不过他还要学的事情很多。哦，对，他的讲话真的会有更新呢。哦。在外派酒馆找不到迪奥娜，在蒙德城内应该也找不到迪奥娜，有点可惜。这次的彩蛋有点少，对，有一点少，真的有点。有2个狮子，像我们射中一样。再一次，留言板。我想变成一朵蘑菇，不用蓝的像湖，也不用印出高天的星图。我想变成一朵普普通通的，谁都不会采摘的蘑菇。我想永远躲在树角， 除非凑巧遇上一只灵珠，带起我，如同带上一脑袋的花束。原来我并不想变成蘑菇，我只是害怕孤独。把诗情的弦涂成彩虹的颜色，叮咚叮咚，下起雨来，叶子也是甜的。这样就两首而已，有点爽。它好像就没有什么特别。我是有听说有人在找胡桃，但最后是没有找到的。往生堂看起来应该也是找，所以他们去，也是啊，这是最值得的彩蛋，也就那两个。对吧？回去听歌好了。四国唱版会不会不一样？我记得他好像从某一段时间开始就会更新，你用哪一个语音，它就只会下载哪一个。吗？我不太记得。好吧，华语还是有。他哼的是不同段，不会把你别跟我说把4个国家的哼歌的全部串在一起，他们就会变成完整的一整首。有这么？如果是这样的话，那这个彩蛋还蛮特别的，好像也还好，就跟是你的音乐会场，迪士尼乐园音乐会场前面的展示箱子上面的音符一样。太难以接力。真的是风会告诉他所有事情，到底有什么事你还不知道的？不过他至少真的回来了，我不是叫他不要再等，也算是有点紧张。再拿烟朵拉的活动回来看一眼的话，就觉得，这个好结局是件好事。不然一边快被逼疯，然后一边快被刀杀。现在这边已经算是，也不算净土了，虽然说实在的。活动的话，画要挂在哪里？ 这里好了，找个轻个地方挂。哦，那 OK， 不太好的地方，那就放这面。放正面，进去。所以我觉得卡利路披着那个跟水精灵的外衣的那个画面，它还蛮美，有点可惜。把这个套装稍微。现在活动送家具，任务也送家具，到处都送家具，也还行啦，只是保存有一点，唉，算了，保存什么都不重要，至少让我把那个模型放家里吧。就算那是在湖里面，我也不想看着一个船模型，或者是我的大御所，或者是我的那个雷神人偶放在外面，看着就觉得好痛。就算那边没风没雨。40抽，现在我存了40抽，有够少。算了，活动还没跑完，我应该还是有机会的。那就今天先到这了。因为主要这么早开，也主要是因为我怕爆雷，我怕被爆雷。不然到处都有那个动画的那个短片的那个出来，然后随便我可能只要点错一个，我可能就踏入一个致命的陷阱。虽然它已经是正式出，它不算爆雷，但是对我来说，它算是一种爆雷。对，那就今天先到这啦，拜拜。